The fact that we see such a huge shift toward business infections is pretty troubling to me. Seeing a decline in the consumer side of detections, which also is something I've never really seen before.
Yeah.
Of all the years that I've been working with Malwarebytes, I've only seen our detections of consumer malware go up and up and up every year. So seeing this kind of drastic shift in the intent and the tactics and techniques of cyber criminals is definitely alarming. It's far more of a jump than I think we would normally expect from cyber criminals. But this happens every once in a while. You know, you'll have a bunch of really kind of cheap or copycat malware, and then every couple of years, someone comes along with something that changes the whole game. So there's a bunch of new families out there that are, well, not new families, they're old families like Emotet and TrickBot that have added new functionality, basically the same exploit capability of WannaCry, not Petya, those stolen NSA exploits, Eternal Blue, Eternal Romance. So we see those being included in a lot of kind of evolving malware families. And this makes it possible, whereas prior they were just focusing on a single consumer, trying to get information, steal it from them. Now they want to try and land on a corporate network, because from there they can utilize these exploits. They can utilize brute forcing of credentials to start laterally moving across the network and basically having a whole lot more systems infected than you would previously. So we've seen this happen basically since about mid last year, these tactics being utilized more and more. We've seen ransomware being dropped by these families, like the Ryuk ransomware that was pretty popular late last year. And so seeing that shift overall shows a better return on investment for the cyber criminals. And at the end of the day, you know, when you have a question about would cyber criminals do this, is it worth it to them to do it? Is it worth the money, you know?
Right.
So being able to infect a large corporate network versus somebody's grandma, obviously bigger return on investment. You can get access to user data from multiple users. You could steal IP information if you want, or you could just ransom it if you feel like it when you're done with everything. We see a lot of attacks against Korea and Japan with exploit kits, because for whatever reason, the culture over there is still utilizing a lot of outdated, older systems, either like old operating systems or just unpatched. We see the same, you know, WannaCry exploit, Eternal Blue, that was used to just infect systems from outside of the network. This happened 2 years ago, and the patch for it came out 6 months prior to that. And these systems are still getting hit with malware that utilize this trick because they have not patched. But that also, you know, comes down to, if you're a large organization, you can't necessarily roll out patches across the board without breaking something. So network segmentation may be another solution, where you could say, I rolled out the patches on this group of systems and I know that it works fine. And, you know, it's kind of your test bed.